In such a fragmented market like this, like how do people, even like Microsoft or other maybe less sophisticated buyers, look at this market, decide what it is they want to look at, what they should not be buying?
Yeah, it's a really tough question, and lots of companies are struggling and grappling with this. There's a couple of areas that I would focus in on and being key for companies to understand. So one is the price and the cost of these removals. So as you mentioned, things like direct air capture are incredibly expensive. Things like nature-based removals, afforestation, reforestation are somewhat more affordable. But we expect there to be some limited convergence in these prices over the next few years. So in our forecast, we see the price of, say, afforestation and reforestation credits increasing by about 50% out to 2030, whereas the price of, say, biochar, BECCS, so bioenergy with CCS, and direct air capture credits will probably halve over that time period as you move to more industrial scale production, and therefore costs are reducing. So price is one big factor. The second big factor that I think everyone is focused on is quality, or at least different interpretations of quality. So this goes to some of the fundamental environmental attributes of carbon credits, so things like additionality, which is the question of whether a project is actually driving a change in behaviour relative to a certain baseline. Or, as you mentioned, things like permanence, which for removals credits is about how long can you expect carbon to remain sequestered. And companies are looking at various different metrics to try to understand this alongside other things like biodiversity and social co-benefits. But of course, it's quite difficult for companies to come to an independent view of what is a high quality credit when there's more than 10,000 projects that are operating at this point in time. So they tend to focus on how can they use third-party resources, things like carbon credit ratings, to get an independent, objective view on the quality of some of these different projects.